Right then, in the lesson you saw me make a phone a friend. Let me just show you how it worked again. Shift and F5. I've got 3 buttons, and if I click on each button, here's Maggie, a character appears with a message that will hopefully help me answer the question. If I click on Maggie again, she disappears, and if I select another button, up comes another character with my speech button. If I click off again, that character disappears. So I'm going to show you how to make one of these phone a friend buttons, and this is actually called a trigger. So let me press escape, and I'm going to add one in after here. So I'm going to go to home, insert a new slide, which is going to be title and content. I'm going to write phone a friend like that. Now I'm going to delete this box because I don't need it, like this, and I'm going to add in my button. So I click on insert, click on text box, and then I'm going to write the name of my label, and it's actually Bart. Oops, like that. And then I'm going to go to format and choose a better button shape, that one there. Now it's a little bit small, isn't it? So let's go and increase the font size by going to home and clicking on the up A. There we go, that looks a good enough button. So now I've got my button, I now need to get Bart appearing, and I've actually saved an image of Bart. So insert and picture. Here it is here. There he is. Let me move him over, and actually let me make him a little bit smaller. There we are, place him down here. Now in my other phone a friend, I had a speech bubble appearing from my character. So how do you add this? Well, I'm on home, and over here, if I click on the down arrow, down at the bottom are called callouts. And you can see there are 3 or 4 good little sort of speech bubbles. I'm going to select this one, drag and draw like this. Now it doesn't look too good, so I'm going to go to format. I'm going to remove the blue color, no fill. I'm going to change the shape outline to black. I'm going to change the weight to single line. And then I'm going to make sure my writing is black, and let's have it slightly bigger. So I can now, that's a little bit too big. So I'm going to write in Bart's help message, which is, I think it is the Homework Act, which actually is wrong. Then what I'm going to do is, see that little yellow diamond, I'm going to drag that so it is closer to Bart, like that. Now unfortunately I've got 2 different shapes here, and what I really want to do is group them so it's just one shape. So I click on Bart, press down the shift key, and then click on Bart, press down the shift key and click on the speech bubble, and then up here I can click on format, group and group. So now I've just got one shape that I can move about, like that. Right, so if I run this from here, you can see here's my Bart button, here is Bart, but actually nothing is animated. The button does not work. So let's press escape. So now to animate Bart, he's already highlighted, so I'm going to click on animations, and I'm going to have him appear. Now I need to make sure the animation pane is selected. Click on that, and what I'm going to do is double click on it, and I'm going to add in a Bart sound, which I've also saved. Let me just scroll down to go to other sound, and I'm going to go to music and quiz, and there we go. Click OK. Okay, now after animation I want it to hide when I click the button, so I'll select that. And then here comes the most important bit. Click on timing, and what we want is to click on the trigger button, and we're looking to start the effect. In other words, Bart appear on the click of, I just move this to here, on the click of, can you see there is the text box that says Ask Bart? Click on that, click OK. So Bart will appear when I click on this button. Let's try it out. Shift and F5. There's no Bart. Let's move my mouse over the button. You can see it turns into little hand. Press it and press it again, and Bart disappears. So now I've made a phone a friend using a picture I've added in a sound to the picture, I've made it hide on the next click, and most importantly, I've made it appear and disappear when I press that button. And that is how you make a phone a friend using what's called a trigger. Good luck with yours.